Next person, please.
Wendy Mager. I live on Cherry Hill Road in Princeton. I'm the president of Friends of Princeton Open Space. Friends of Princeton Open Space and the Environmental Commission have jointly submitted a statement in support of this modification of the cluster ordinance to council, and Sophie Glovier is here from the Environmental Commission and will speak to that. I want to make the point that we came to our position about modifying the ordinance to encourage a cluster development on this lot because we felt that was the best environmental outcome in the absence of a realistic possibility of preserving the entire property, which of course we would like to do. But this is an expensive property. There is a dearth of state funding available. We have used up our last Green Acres funding from a previous round. The county is talking about pulling back on the amount of funding that it makes available. And we've seen with our last application with council that the signal is that our own municipal open space tax is fully committed for the foreseeable future, and that there is not an appetite to borrow against the future stream of the open space tax. So in the absence of a plan for total preservation, we're focusing on the zoning amendment, which I realize is intended in part to encourage affordable housing, but we're focusing on the fact that it would incentivize the development of this parcel in a way that would preserve a large amount of open space, would keep the development away from the area that has the mature trees, the stream corridor, the majority of the wetlands, and the steepest slopes, and would put it in the part of the tract that was previously disturbed, obviously, likely farmed, and preserve a lot of desirable habitat as well as the opportunity for public use of the open space. So I'd like to cede the floor to Ms. Glovier, who would speak to the joint statement of Friends of Open Space and the Princeton Environmental Commission.
Okay, thank you.
Sophie Glovier, I'm a resident of 68 Drake's Corner Road and a member of the Princeton Environmental Commission. We had the opportunity to consider this matter at our November meeting, and as has been stated, in the absence of a preservation option for this property, would support the zoning amendment to increase the cluster density from 27 to 30 lots, as Wendy has stated. In addition, our chair had forwarded a suggestion that if the site will be developed, that we would just advocate for the most effective planning in order to protect the wetlands. And as Mike had mentioned, there was a large detention basin shown on the plan, and lots of piping would need to run to that. So what we were suggesting is the consideration of more dispersed natural infrastructure options, and also citing the housing so that there were potential benefits in terms of the solar access. And I think that's it. Thank you for your consideration.
Okay, thank you very much.